So YouTube, it's John again, and today's vlog is going to be about the Onewheel versus the boosted board after 1 month. All right, well, we are now in a park. We've got a nice background going on, and I kind of want to go over 5 major points that I've made comparisons between the Onewheel and the boosted, and I've owned these for, over a month now. And the first thing I want to talk about is battery. So Onewheel underestimated and boosted board kind of overestimated. So they say you can get 6 to 8 miles here and 14 miles on this. But I've been getting about 10 miles here, but I kind of been riding it conservatively. And this one I never really worry about. So I'll give the point to the boosted board. Next thing is speed. So, speed is pretty much subjective, right? It really depends on your application. So I normally just ride it for fun and to and from my sister's house. So that's about like 3.5 miles round trip. So both of these, they could get the job done. But doing it on one wheel, you're kind of coasting it. You're kind of just carving, so you're not going as fast. And this one, I'm like just full throttle. So I usually get it done faster on the boosted board, and that's like maybe 25 minutes. And then this one is about like 35 to 40 minutes. So, I mean, when you're talking about it in my application, it doesn't probably make a big difference. But when it comes to speed, I definitely would think the boosted board has the edge on the Onewheel. But, they have different applications. And comfort. So this is a big thing because, you're riding these and it's, the stuff under your legs and your feet. These have the stock wheels, and this one is 55 millimeter contact with 80 millimeter diameter and a 79D durometer rating. So that kind of is the rating of how soft or hard the wheels are. So you feel all the road, all the cracks, all the pebbles, but you have more contact. I mean, you got like 4 little wheels between the board and the road. Here you got this like big go-kart type tire, and it really does feel like you're floating on this thing. So it really is very comfortable. But this is like a balancing board, I guess you can call it. So you kind of still have to put energy in like keeping your legs and your core kind of engaged. But when you're on the boosted board, you can like go full throttle and maybe coast, when you hit a nice smooth pavement, and then you can kind of relax a little bit. So it kind of has its plus and minuses. But as far as comfort, for the Onewheel, I think it's very more comfortable. What I want to go over is, I guess we can call it confidence, like how much confidence I have when I ride these things on the streets, on the sidewalks. So on the boosted board, I have a little bit of hesitation when I get on and off sidewalks, just because LA streets and sidewalks aren't the greatest, and the lips between sidewalks and the street are like ranging from, I don't know, like 3 inches to like 6 inches, and sometimes I don't feel these trucks can easily go over them, and then I would just go flying off the board. The Onewheel has a little bit more clearance, plus it's a bigger wheel, so I have more confidence in running those over. But I mean, I'm still going to be cautious just because I don't want to go flying and, you know, hurt myself. But those are kind of the biggest differences, and I'm getting more and more comfortable with the Onewheel riding around because of its wheels. And lastly, I just kind of threw this category in as like price, the mobile app, and the way it looks. So price wise, I got this used off a friend. It was like for $700, but you know, at the time now, Boosted Board is having like some financial issues with their company, and I don't know what their future is holding for themselves. Onewheel, I mean, it's hard to find these on a deal. Even used, they're still expensive. They have a high resale value. So I actually bought this brand new from Future Motion's website, full price, and that hurt a little bit. It was like $1,100 after taxes. But you know, I worked some overtime, so you know, I kind of treated myself. And then lastly, like the looks, there's nothing else like this. I mean, when you see someone riding this, it definitely looks different, definitely unique, and the Boosted Board looks more traditional. It looks like a regular skateboard. So there's that. So when I kind of want to be a little bit, you know, more under the radar, more stealthy, Boosted Board. But when you're just kind of coasting, and then, you know, maybe you're on a group run or a group ride with other one-wheelers, yeah, I'll take the Onewheel. Anyways, that's my take as far as what I'm preferring to ride right now. It's the Onewheel. And that's it. Peace.